Hi guys, Casper MMA here, and today back with another PFL prediction video on the channel. Today, give my predictions for PFL Brussels, Habirora versus Henderson. Now, I do like these PFL Europe cards. I mean, there's some really good European fighters coming through the PFL at the minute, including Habirora. He's a star at the minute. So, looking forward to giving my predictions for this card. But before I do that, make sure you guys are new around it and you're enjoying this content, go down below and hit that subscribe button. It's free and it's much appreciated. So, there's a total of 11 fights on this card, and we kick things off with the first prelim of Rustam Serbiev versus Ashley Reece. Now, I'm backing Serbiev to win this fight. It's quite a hard one to predict, to be honest. Both these guys have quite noisy records at the minute. I mean, like, Serbiev's lost 2 of his last 3. Reece has had a couple losses recently, had a no contest as well. So, both of these guys, a bit iffy. Not the best records, but you know, I think I'm going to take the local man to get this done. You know, the Belgian warrior kind of vibe in Belgium. Reece is experienced. He's 37 years old, but I feel like Serbiev is the younger grappler here, 28. He got a submission in his last fight, so I reckon he's going to come in here and get another submission win. So, moving up the card, we have Adam Meskini versus Koeni Lopes. Now, I'm going with the Frenchman in Meskini to win this fight. I do think that Lopes is a dangerous man. I mean, when he lands clean, he can put you out. He's got 9 wins by KO, but he's only won 1 of his last 4 fights. He's not been doing too well. Lost to Ayoub by KO in the last PFL fight he had. Meskini, the Frenchman, fighting in like home region area. He's pretty good. I mean, he won by body shot KO in his last fight in Brussels, which was a year ago. So, I mean, he looks pretty good as well. I do like him, and I feel like he's going to win this fight. As long as he doesn't get caught badly here, he's never been knocked out, so I don't think that's a threat. So I'm going to back Meskini to win by KO. And now we move up to the next fight, which is Khamzat Abaev versus Luka Poclit. Now, I'm backing Poclit to win. I reckon he's a Moldovan man, 10-2 record. I think he looks pretty good. He's got a pretty proven submission game. You know, he's got like 6 wins by submission. Fights out of SVG in Ireland as well. I don't know, he looks pretty a good fighter. Been in Bellator for a while. He's fighting Abaev, who's obviously the younger man. 5-1 record. Pretty dangerous man. Got a lot of finishes, but lost in his last fight. Lost a decision. So against like probably a tougher opponent he fought. So I reckon this is a tougher opponent here as well. Obviously, being the younger fighter, he's Poclit is like 36 now. So being the younger fighter, he's got room to improve and stuff. But I'm going to back the proven man to get this done. If he can get into the grappling exchanges, he'll definitely win this fight. So I'm backing Poclit to win by submission. And now we move up to Movsar Ibragimov versus Yusuf Binate. Now, I'm backing Ibragimov to win this fight. He's the Belgian man, and I just think he looks the better fighter here. He's had the PFL experience already. Did get stopped by Oliveira in his last fight by KO, but Oliveira he's pretty good. Gustavo, he's been KOing a few guys, and yeah, apart from that, he has quite a lot of wins by finish, 4 KOs, 3 submissions. I just feel like he's more proven than Binate. Obviously got a good record as well, 6-1, but I just don't know if the level of fighters that he's been fighting has been as good and stuff as Ibragimov, and also Ibrahimov's got a safer route in the grappling to win this fight, and I reckon he's going to use it here. So I reckon Ibragimov is going to win by submission. And now we move up to the next fight, which is Donegi Abena versus Joe Schilling. Now, I'm backing Abena to win this fight. He's currently 0-0 in MMA, but I feel like this is going to be just a striking matchup here. Both pretty well good kickboxers and like Muay Thai, karate kind of styles and stuff. But I just feel like Abena, being the much younger man, is going to get this job here. He's younger, bigger. He's been active in like high level kickboxing as well. Obviously, Joe Schilling has some more MMA experience, but he is 42 now, and that's going to be an issue for him, I think. Yeah, because he's 4-6 in MMA, so he has more losses than he has wins. I just feel like, yeah, Abena, as long as he keeps it on the feet, I don't know if Schilling might try and grapple with him, but yeah, I feel like Abena is going to win this fight. It's going to be the sharper striking, and I think he finds a KO. And now we move up to the next fight on the prelims, the last one I think as well. Boris Atangana versus Gustavo Oliveira. Now, this should be a fun fight, but I'm going to back the Frenchman in Adiguzel to win this one. I reckon there's going to be a finish here. Both these guys are dangerous men, so it's quite a volatile fight. I wouldn't put much money on it, to be honest, but obviously Oliveira won his last 2 fights by KO. Got 8 wins by KO in his career. Boris Atangana has 8 wins as well in his career. Beat Dean Garnett in PFL Europe final, something like that, by KO in round 1. So he looks pretty good. As do both these guys. He only has 1 loss in his career as well, the Frenchman. So I can see an early finish here, or maybe it won't because they're both finishers. We might see a boring decision, but I think Adiguzel wins this one. I reckon he lands the clean shots early with the power and puts him out. And now we move up to the main card. Now we have Asaël Adjoudj versus Keisuke Sasu. Now, I'm backing Adjoudj to win this fight, the Frenchman. He's got the height and reach advantage and definitely got the physical edge. He's looked good as well. He's 10-1, only had 1 loss, and he's been on a 10-fight win streak since that. Had a couple of fights in PFL, Bellator. He looks pretty good, I've got to say. Some strong recent form. Sasu, I still think he's quite good, you know, experienced. He's not a can, so I reckon he can make this awkward in this fight for the Frenchman if he slows the pace, mixes in some grappling and that. So I don't think Adjoudj will find a finish, but I feel like he will win this fight, and I reckon he takes it to decision. And now we're moving up the card to Marcirley Alves versus Naoki Inoue. Now, this is a tough fight to call, I've got to say. It took me a while to figure it out, but I think I'm going to go with Alves to win this fight. Obviously, Inoue, an experienced Risen champion, you know. He's also got the longer reach as well. He lost his belt in Risen to split decision, but he's coming over to PFL now, so he's got that championship experience. He looks good, but also Alves coming off a fresh tournament win in the PFL. It's Justin Wetzel. He's on a 3-fight winning streak as well. Some decent wins, you've got to say, in there. I do think he's got the damage and the power upside in this fight. So I think Alves will take this one by having more pressure, landing some heavier moments in the fight, and just winning a few rounds. I don't think there'll be a finish in this one, but I feel like Alves will take the decision. And now we move up the card where Boris Atangana versus Jared Gooden. Now, I'm picking Atangana to win this fight. I mean, I've got to the undefeated Belgian man, 8-0, 100% finish rate as well. This guy is dangerous. Obviously, Jared Gooden isn't a complete fade because he has the UFC experience as well, but he's coming into a dangerous matchup here against a bigger, younger, and fresher opponent in Atangana. And yeah, I can't see it going any other way than Atangana getting a finish here. I'm probably going to get the KO, to be honest. Gooden has only been KO'd twice in his career. That's the only times we've finished, but he's fighting a very dangerous opponent. So I reckon Atangana is going to win by KO. And now we move up to the co-main event, Taylor Lapilus versus Jake Hadley. Now, 2 former UFC fighters here, but I'm going with Lapilus to win this fight. I just feel like he's had the better run recently, to be fair. He had that really good stoppage against Kasimov in his last fight, and I just feel like he's been fighting stronger opponents, and he's got a really big reach advantage for bantamweight. He's got a 73-inch reach, where Hadley only has 69, so Hadley obviously got a submission threat, got a Scottish twister in the PFL, and has a few wins by submission in his career, but I don't know, he has quite a few losses by decision, and I can see it kind of going a similar way here. I think Lapilus is going to take the rounds here, and I reckon Lapilus wins by decision. And now we go to the main event, Patrick Habirora versus Benson Henderson, and I can only see this going one way. I feel like Habirora is going to win this fight. I mean, he's fighting in his hometown. He's taller, younger, longer. He's got all the advantages over Henderson here, being on a really good run as well. He's just been knocking out former UFC opponents like Danny Roberts and Kevin Ducey. He looks really good. I'd love to see this guy get to the UFC or something at some point in his career. But he's fighting Benson Henderson, who's also a former UFC fighter. He's 42 now. Hasn't fought in MMA since he retired against Usman Nurmagomedov in 2023. Done a few boxing and stuff like that, like grappling matches. So obviously his grappling is going to be his best bet to win this fight against Habirora, but I mean, I don't think it's going to work. Habirora's explosive. It's going to be, especially early on. So if he can take this maybe out the first round, something like that, then he's probably got a chance. But I can see this going one way, and that's Habirora getting a KO. So there are my picks for PFL Brussels. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of my picks. And that's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, remember leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.